What's up, guys? So I'm finally gonna get around to installing the rear speakers on my tailgate. As you can see, I already removed the tailgate panel. Have it over there. And I removed one of the speakers. I actually also just did another install video for installing these cargo lights here that I got from Victory 4x4. So that's another video. Feel free to check it out if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, I'm gonna install the speakers here today. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this speaker here, clean up the panels. We're also gonna install the sound deadening. So yeah. All right. So using your 10mm socket, go ahead and remove all these bolts here. Okay. Now we can disconnect the speaker. And just pull it. Oh, there's one more. Okay. All right, so just remove the speaker with the mount. Now I'm gonna go ahead and remove all these clips here. I'm not gonna remove everything like I did with the front doors. I'm just gonna remove most of them so they're not in the way. Wipe it all down. I'm gonna spray it off with some Windex. Refilled my bottle, and then gonna install the sound deadening and then install the speakers back up. So let's do that. So I got these small pliers I'm going to use to hopefully I can remove the clips from the inside.
What happened?
Okay, so I pretty much got all the wire off. Now I'm going to clean it. Alright, so I got the door all wiped down. Now I can start figuring out how I'm going to install the sound deadening here. So I'm actually going to put this one back on, and I'm going to just put the sound deadening over that. So I'll cover it up like this. So when I'm putting this one in, I'm trying to like kind of make a indentation here for the speaker, since it needs to sit in here. So now just go around and start plugging all these in here. Yeah. Put this one back on. Okay, so got the panels back on, put this back on. This is all connected. Now these are the new speakers that I got. So I'm gonna remove the original speakers from this bracket here because we need to reuse it. Alright, so these are the new speakers that I got from Trail Grid Pro. They're the Alpine ones. So you can see the difference here. Just look and feel way nicer than the original ones. So I'm excited to have better sound. They come with these brackets here that we're going to have to mount. They also come with the wiring harness we got to install, and it comes with all the supplied screws that we need. So I'm just gonna flip it over so we can install one of these. You can see we have a smaller one and a bigger one, and if you look here, there's a small one here and then a big connector, so pretty much self-explanatory. We'll put those on. So, can do the same for the other speaker. The brackets have little indentations where the screws holes. I don't know if you can see them, but they're right there. So that's why I'm just lining up the speaker little notches to those holes. Okay, so now we could go ahead and start putting these back on. They are labeled left and right, so I do think this is the one that goes here. No, this one doesn't go here. This one goes on the other side. The brackets have little indentations where the screws goes. I don't know if you can see them, but they're right there. So that's why I'm just lining up the speaker little notches to those holes. Okay, so now we could go ahead and start putting these back on. They are labeled left and right, so I do think this is the one that goes here. No, this one doesn't go here. This one goes on the other side. Okay, so the one that's with the R, right hand side, obviously should go on the right hand side. So this one does go here. I had them backwards. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I got my speakers connected, harness back on, sound deadening's on, so hopefully, you know, it sounds good and this actually makes a difference. I wasn't going to install it, but yeah, I had the material left over, so might as well use it. I'm gonna do a sound check and make sure everything's working good, and then if it is, I'm gonna go ahead and put that panel back on. Alright, so here's a sound check. They sound really, really good, man. Definitely worth it. They're really nice. I'm happy with these. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the panel back on, and that's pretty much it for this install. So if you guys like it, you know, give me a like and subscribe.